Nearly half of the restaurants that open in less than 5 years, they declare for bankruptcy, they close, and it is not always the food, the location that fails them, it's the brand. So let me tell you a little bit about the restaurant I opened a few years ago. The first 5 years of opening a restaurant are crucial. Industry data shows that more than 50% of the restaurants will fail within 5 years of opening. I'm Pablo, the founder of Atla and branding agency, and I own a restaurant called Tigre Tigre, and I want to tell you all about it. How we did it, how it's going right now, and why the brand has been so relevant to it. The first thing you have to do when you are opening your restaurant, putting the ideas together for a coffee shop, for any kind of brand, is that you have to obsess over the concept. The story, the energy, and the reasoning behind the concept come first. If you are not able to define that, no one is gonna believe in your brand, no one is gonna care. And when it comes to restaurants especially, you need a very good concept. It is not about making burgers, it is not about making sushi, it is really about transmitting something else to your customers. So there are a few things you can question yourself, your investors, your team. The first one is, why did you start this restaurant? The second one, how did that lead you to where you are now? And the third one, what am I supposed to feel when I walk in the door? What do you want others to feel when they get to the restaurant? What do you feel your family and friends feel when they go for the first time and try the restaurant? What's the scenario? What is the feeling of your restaurant that you want people to come over and over and over again? Everything you do in a restaurant has to be world-class standard. It doesn't matter if you're a small restaurant in a small town in Mexico like mine. It doesn't matter if you're operating a big restaurant in Chicago, in Austin, wherever. Everything has to be done to perfection. Because when people are going out to restaurants, they are expecting as much as you can imagine from you. They are expecting everything from you. So every single thing has to be perfect. The lighting, the signage, the music, every single thing has to come together. In your restaurant, every single touch point is an opportunity to leave an impression and to tell your story. Your server is telling the story. Your menu is telling the story. The signage is telling the story. Everything has to be related to the brand. And that's when it becomes so important that every single one of your team members, and they need to be trained into being the brand. When we were designing Tigre Tigre at the beginning, we were focusing on so many details at the same time. Lighting, tables, music, of course the menu, bringing a very good chef from another city into the city. We were almost overlooking at the brand. We had a name that we love, but then we started to work on the design of it. We started to think typography, colors, the icon, every single element. And once we had that, the most fun part of the project is being how we are executing that. How we are putting the brand into the menu. How do we put the brand into every single detail inside the restaurant and outside the restaurant? How do we express the brand in social media? It's been also very important on building the brand every single day. And you have to train every single team member to be part of the brand, because in hospitality, the brand speaks to people. And while many restaurants are trying to be cool, eccentric, or oddly in a specific way, you have to prefer to be emotional and to have a very great story. Of course, design is gonna help you with everything of that. It's gonna help you define so many things, but the most important thing is that people feel emotional about your restaurant, that they wanna spend time in your restaurant, that they wanna have moments in the restaurant. Even if it's a breakup, if it's a business meeting, or it's a very nice place to have a chat, to propose to your girlfriend, whatever, you have to make sure that you set up an emotional space. People need to feel at home, but better. You have to help them escape the daily stress, and you have to make people feel alive in your restaurant. It is extremely important that every single customer that gets into your restaurant get a memory they won't be able to forget. A small detail, a small touch, send a little something. You have the power to give them an opportunity to have an amazing day. You have the power to transform their 45-minute lunch into something more special. You have the power to transform a night out of friends in the best night ever. So remember these 4 things you have to know. Obsess over the concept, design it like a world-class product, train your team to be the brand, and give priority to being emotional over being cool. Restaurants aren't just as places to eat, they are brands people live inside. If this video was helpful, then subscribe for our next video that is gonna be why founders should be the face of their brand, not hide behind them. If you're building a restaurant or thinking rebranding yours, check out the link in our description and subscribe to our free newsletter.